This is the second part of the ram meat we made for our client, and just as I already promised, this is the peppered aspect. Come, let me show you. You call me Quinola, Quinola. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I would like to say thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know that I really do love and appreciate you. So in this video is just, a continuity of the previous video I posted as regards the ram meat we made for our client. So in the first slide where there were the raw peppers, those were basically just, the pepper blends I used for this recipe, and after which I proceeded to blending and rough blending everything little by little. So this is peppered meat, right? So I just processed it. I did not necessarily use a blender to do this. I just used my food processor to actually do it. And the pepper I mixed were just the shombo, the scotch bonnet peppers, and just a little bit of tomato. All right, because I didn't want to waste the remaining tomato that I had. I also added in my onions, so I used 3 onions for this recipe because I knew that I was still going to use a lot of onions while caramelizing the meat. Okay, so after processing the peppers, the next thing I did was to pour it inside a pot, just to reduce the water that might have been in it while I was processing it. Okay, the next thing we did now was actually to fry the pepper before we poured in the meat. So do not worry, all the things I used to fry the pepper would be listed in the description box, but they are just your basic and regular spices, apart from the game changer for the season, which I mentioned in the previous video, which is the Larsor beef seasoning, which I'll also be adding to the description. So you should watch out for the description box, ensure you read it very well, and you can also follow the steps. Okay, so immediately I noticed that the pepper was not tasting bland, it was already sweet. You just want your pepper to be sweet. Okay, you don't want it to be too salty or you don't need too much seasoning. All right, don't worry, the perfect measurement I used will be included. All right, so that's all you need. So after making it sweet enough for the meat, I now proceeded to pouring in the meat inside, and look at how gorgeous, look at how beautiful this came out. Like, I mean, look at the onions too. I talked about earlier that even if you don't use onions to process your peppers, you could actually still add it while caramelizing the peppers. And when I was done doing this, I just added a little bit of dark soy sauce for the color, so you can see how sharp, how beautiful, how tantalizing, how caramelicious. You can add your own, okay, to the chart. All right, so you guys, so that's how easy it is to just make your own peppered meat. You can actually do this at home in the confinement of your kitchen, and when we're done, voila, look at how beautiful this actually came out. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. If you learned something already, kindly do well to subscribe, share your thoughts, and also like this video. You could also put on your post notifications so that anytime I post any content, you would definitely see it.